Welcome back to Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. It's about time for Chapter 3 too, but before that, there's a bunch of stuff to be done in the base. So I actually already recorded this portion and realized that I was about to do the map preparation repositioning after having been recording for 50 minutes, which is way too much base stuff. The reason for this is because in this info conversation, you get the silver card. So that is a one-time opportunity. If you even leave the base, then you lose it. It halves the price of all things in the shop, including forges. So it's a really valuable opportunity that I didn't want to, pass up or what have you. But it also took me quite a while to work through all the stuff. Now that I've done it once, hopefully I can show what I'm doing without it taking nearly so long. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to strip off some of the more useless skills. There's probably more that I should be stripping off, but Miracle and Counter are both quite irrelevant. I think everything else at least has like a little bit of utility. Counter, in my opinion, has zero utility, and Miracle only has utility if you screw up, which I'm not saying I won't, but anyway. So then we're gonna go in and sell the blue gem, the Miracle Scroll, and the Counter Scroll. Something else to note that I will be doing is selling the silver card when I'm done, because it disappears when you leave the base. So another thing that we're going to be doing is buying this Worm Slayer, because there are a crap load of wyverns in the upcoming chapter. One thing I actually hadn't really given any thought to is who, because I just that last part I just sort of figured out, but is who to give it to between Mia and Ike. So Ike obviously can kill them with it. I'm just not sure that he can't also kill them without it. With his max strength, he's got 39 attack. I guess I'll just trade it to him if when I get into the chapter, if I decide that he needs it. But for now, I'll let Mia take it. Anyway, so then the next thing we're going to do is forge some weapons. So I'm going to start with an axe for Titania. For all of these forges, I'm going to be increasing might just 1 point because it's really cheap. The scaling here is, I don't know exactly what it is. So it goes from 64 to 256, which you would think is like a power of 2 thing, but then it goes to 576, which isn't. And then it goes to 1024, which is again. And then it goes to 1600, which isn't. So I don't really know what the scaling is. But the point is, the 64 gold for 5 might, that seems like a very worthwhile trade-off. So I'm going to be using some coins. I actually already know what they'll be doing because the order is fixed, but I'm going to leave the order in the way that I had it before, because I don't really feel like going out of my way to abuse that. And then we're going to take advantage of the fact that our forge has gotten some new materials to forge a completely different type of axe than what they normally sell. Alright, next we're gonna get Oscar a steel lance. And I think, as I mentioned before, it doesn't matter which card you pick, so just pick the one on the left. We get might +2, which is very nice. Okay. And that for Oscar, and then we're going to forge a steel axe for Har. And get the most exciting reward. More coins! Yay! All right. Need to have Har give away one of his things, which we'll do by giving this short axe to Gatry so that he can have his narcolepsy. Excuse me. All right. Next up is going to be buying some stuff. Actually, no. Next up is going to be putting some stuff in the convoy just to... Actually, we're going to trade this fight because I already know that I want to give him the talisman because his resistance is not good. Oh, apparently they used Soren had a coin, so apparently the coin that they used was the one, or at least one of them was the one that Soren was carrying. Oh, the arm scroll. Right, we got to sell that too. Torch, stone. Need any of those? And can give away the Draco shield. Heather, that's Heather, not Neffany. Okay. I think we're good there. So yeah, let's sell that arm scroll. The discipline is more than enough to cover our weapon leveling needs. Actually, speaking of which, I'll go ahead and do the skill assignment stuff that I was going to do. So Soren is going to receive the discipline scroll, and the reason for that is because even though he's got pretty high weapon level ranks, the only other people who really would even want to consider is like maybe Gatry for axes, but he probably can only get to A anyway, because you know his primary thing is S lance. So like I don't care about Riss's light magic level. I don't care about Ileana's levels at all. Yeah, I mean, there's just not, there's not really anything else that's more relevant. And then another thing I want to do, speaking of not caring about Ileana's levels or really anything else related to her, is take Shade off of her, because I don't think, I'm really going to be using her. So I'm going to put that on Riss, because I think he's a little bit more likely to get killed than Mist. Mist has a little bit more speed, 16 to 14, and a little bit more defense and HP, 28 and 8 versus 27 and 7. She does have less resistance, but a mage still probably isn't going to one round her or anything. So I figure we'll put that on Riss, and yeah, that's what I figure. Oh, yeah, another thing. So I'm actually, as I know this is probably heresy because Har is amazing, but I don't think he really needs cancel. And what I think is fun, because cancel is speed based, is to put it on Mia. So Mia now will have Vantage, Adept, and Cancel, which means that she will always attack first. She'll have a chance to attack multiple times, and during those potentially multiple attacks, she has the chance to cancel the enemy's attack, which means there may be situations where the enemy comes in, attacks her, and never actually gets to even swing at her, which I think is fun. Not reliable, but fun. And this stuff is pretty marginal, so I'm going to do what's fun. Also, Disarm is skill-based, so I'm actually going to give that to Shinon, because I think that's kind of funny, too. We've also got Celerity or Celerity. I'm thinking it's Celerity for, like... Actually, well, I was going to say for Accelerate, but actually Accelerate uses both the hard and the soft C, so I don't even know what to think about that. Anyway, whatever. giving that to Har so he can really just like go nuts. I think. Oh, and then pass. So pass is going to go to Titania. I think there's an argument for giving it to Har, but I think celerity on him and pass on Titania is better than, say the reverse. And then there's an argument for giving it to Oscar instead of Titania, if only because Oscar has slightly more speed than Titania, but Titania has a bigger boost in strength, and that that one speed difference is only going to make a difference against exactly enemies who have 20 speed. So I figure that's pretty good. All right, so I think that does it for skills. There is one other item I want to forge, which is a sword for Mia. I know that, she's foot-locked and sword-locked and all that, but she has a lot of speed, and if, I can boost her damage output, then she should be reasonably useful. So I'm going to do that. And we get more crit, which I guess is fine for a Swordmaster. And since... Actually, I don't know why I made the sword purple. She's kind of like an orange outfit. I guess she's got like purple hair. Or at least dark blue. Whatever. Anyway, but because it is purple, it has to have this name. Yeah, I'm probably investing too many resources in Mia, but like honestly, with that speed and skill, like if I can just get her enough strength, which maybe in the long run I can't, but at least in the short run, she can do some good things. So, what else? Oh, the Draco Shield. Oh, right. So before I do that, actually, what I want to do is give some BXP levels to Ike and Oscar. So at this point, Ike has capped HP, strength, and skill. So he is likely going to be leveling speed at 35, defense at 40, and luck at 30. His resistance is 15, and his magic is 10. Whoa. Okay, that's actually fine. I mean, yeah, that's completely fine. Skip defense for resistance. Like he's got a lot of defense as it is, so long as he's leveling speed. I'd rather have him get speed, defense, resistance, but that's completely fine. All right, and then Oscar has leveled skill and speed, so he is. Which are his two highest growth rates. After that is luck, then HP, then strength, then defense, then resistance and magic. So he's most likely to level. He's very likely to level luck, HP, and one of strength and strength or resistance. More likely to, strength or defense. More likely to be strength. Ideally, he doesn't get the luck point, but yeah. Okay, luck, or strength, defense, luck is fine. Yeah, he skipped HP, right? Yeah, that's good. Yeah. All right, so then we've got a Draco Shield to give out. That I had decided to give to Oscar. So if you look at the defense of my good units, Ike is getting reasonably close to capping. He's got plenty of defense. Titania is close enough to capping that giving it to her wastes a point. Har doesn't quite waste a point, but still, I mean, he's gonna grow defense anyway. He doesn't really need it. So Oscar is a little bit behind in that respect. So I'm gonna give it to Oscar. All right. Next, it's time to. Oh, I did look through supports. There's nothing going on there. So next, it's time to shop for regular items. So Ike, with the Eddard, it's not as good as a Forge, and it's a little weaker than a Steel Blade, but I think in his case, it really doesn't matter that much. So I don't really feel like spending the money to help him out with that. However, I am going to get him a Wind Edge, so he has a ranged option. And I'm also going to get one for Mia for the same reason. Since I forged her a Vorpal Blade, I will not bother to give her a Steel Blade. Let's see. I'm going to give Boyd a Steel Poleaxe. Actually, we're going to give this one to Titania. Oh, and we're going to get her a Hand Axe as well. And then have her trade the used one to Boyd. Actually, let me check something. Yeah, you know what? I don't really know why I didn't do this before, but this is probably better. So Gatry can use axes, so he is going to also be the proud recipient of a Steel Poleaxe and a Hand Axe. And he'll use the Steel Lance for backup accuracy purposes. What else? I think there was something else, but now I'm having trouble remembering what. Let's see. No tomes for Soren. He's fine. Boyd's fine. I could get Rolf a Steel Bow, but I don't really want to bother. Could get some additional heal staves, just, to throw in the convoy, but I did look at forging Shin on a bow. I just don't think I want to spend the money on that. He does eventually get access to the silencer, though it's really expensive, but it is better than a forge, but... Oh, and you do get to take like everyone into the upcoming chapter. Oh, I guess that's fine. Yeah, this is all probably fine. So just double check. So I got I got everything out of here that I want. So at this point, I'm going to craft a backup steel axe, essentially. Just to have one around. I'm gonna make it pink. As at some point we'll want another one. And this is... This axe is accurate. It's actually better than Har's narcolepsy, but I have to stick to my principles and have him use his personal axe. Oh, I forgot to check. How much do I have at this point? 268. Yeah. So, you know, that's pretty much. That's pretty much a complete expenditure of my money, that of the money that I have from or to use with the silver card. So the secret book I ended up not really wanting to use just yet. I don't know that I get anybody else who's going to want to use it more, but there's not like a pressing need. Basically, Ike already has cap skill. Titania, yeah, I mean Titania could use it. She doesn't really need it, and she hasn't capped any other stats, so it's not really getting me into a situation where I want to BXP level her. Plus, she's pretty far from the level. Oscar already has cap skill as well. And Har can't get full use out of it. So the best candidate right now is Titania, but it's not a very compelling thing. So, oh, and the other thing is I would give Har some BXP to get him close to a level, except he's already at 89, so doesn't really seem impactful. So, with that, we are off. And that only took me about 22 minutes instead of 50 minutes, so I figure that's a... Oh, no. That's a win. Okay. So there are some hidden items on this map, but they're just coins. Otherwise, this is a defeat boss map. We have to defeat Istvan, the Dragon Master. We have a whole bunch of these Dragon Masters. There's also some stealables. So this guy has an elixir. This guy has a statue frag, which is basically money. We've got a recover staff that just drops. We've got a couple other things. Oh, yeah, this Reaper card, which should be another thing to sell, I guess. This guy has 2 swords. I don't know that it's possible to get him to equip his steel sword, but if I can, it'd be nice to steal the storm sword. Yeah, I mean, the hit rate on it is bad, but I don't know that the AI is going to care about that. They probably aren't. Is it the coin? Which, whatever. And then this guy with the bolting, who probably ends up just getting killed before Heather can get anywhere near there. But anyway, I think this guy does move, which does present a little bit of a threat to Har flying around, because it is thunder magic and it is effective against him. So, I mean, it's 38 damage, accounting for the bonus damage, so 31 after his resistance. So, I mean, that is definitely not ideal. This guy, of course, is in a bog, which I assume is the same as a swamp, which would mean it would cost him all of his movement just to get there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So not a huge range, but... And with, actually... Where did I count that? 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if Har were here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, Har could actually fly in and nail this guy with a hand axe from outside of his range, just outside of his range, with clarity. So, that's something to keep in mind. All right, so positioning wise, so Ileana is, I'm not even sure if I'm going to give her the participation award here. I think I'm just going to not deploy her. I don't really want to buy her a weapon. I don't see her doing damage in any meaningful capacity, so I guess I could have sold that iron dagger. I don't know that Heather has any reason to be using it, but whatever. So beyond that, I think what we want to do is send send Har up here to clean out this troop while the rest of the party just sort of makes their way right towards the boss. So we'll put him here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, or really 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, something like that. Anyway. So leading with Gatry does make some sense because he's slow. I'm gonna have trouble keeping up. I guess it's fine to put Braum in the front. I mean, he's not gonna do much, but I mean, he won't go down easily either, as long as he stays out of the range of those mages. Let's see. I don't think any of the stealables were right around here. Reaper cards down there. I don't think these guys have any of it. Yeah, where? I should have just looked at... Oh yeah, there's a guy with a Horse Slayer over there, but Har's going over there, so that doesn't really matter. Alright, hold on. Where... This guy has the statue frag. That guy has the Reaper card. This guy has the Storm Sword. Stealing a Steel Sword is pretty low impact, but guy has a coin, because we don't have enough of those. And then we've got our Bolting Mage. Okay, so yeah, the stealables are pretty far away, so Heather can probably be somewhere towards the back. As can Miss, just on general principles. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. How fast are these guys? Plenty fast to not get doubled. Actually, I mean, he may not be able to reach, but yeah, I can actually double this guy. How about that? How's Mia's resistance? Oh, not good. Yeah, it's weird, like, you know, just random enemies tend to have more resistance than my guys. Like, these guys all have double-digit resistance. 8, 9, well, he has 11. Okay, and the Paladins have good resistance. So does Nethany. Okay, fine. Har has 7. Void has 8. Rolf has 9. Yeah. I guess they had to put something that could threaten your characters in this part of the game. Like this, maybe it's already obvious from the first couple chapters I played, but this part of the game is just like significantly easier than, at least in my opinion, than part 1. Part 2, yeah, I don't know. Part 2 is, most of the challenge from part 2 comes from these sort of like optional objectives. But anyway, maybe it makes sense to put R here just to get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I mean that seems fine. He'll get where he's going, and that way I can have... Actually, no, let's do... Actually, Mia could double this guy, so I suppose she could be shoved. I like risks. All right. Let's see how hard does here with a hand axe. Not quite killing. Coming pretty close. So I could use the tomahawk, but I don't think there's any urgency in doing so. I think what I'm actually going to do is like have him do this. Swing over here, so he should aggro these three guys. This guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This guy, possibly this guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope, not quite. So yeah, he should kill this guy, and let's see. Yeah, so not quite this guy, not quite any of the others, but put damage on them and be able to kill them subsequent turns. So I think that's fine. I mentioned, I think we'll go ahead and shove Mia with wrists. See how she does against this guy. Actually, that would have been interesting, but bang. She got the adapt and the cancel. So if he'd been attacking her, he wouldn't have gotten the swing. It's value. Oh. Should have looked at that earlier, but I didn't. That's a little scary, actually. 27, 27, and 25. This crit is 18. Her luck is 20, so she won't get crit. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so none of these guys will reach. So yeah, that's fine. She might dodge. Should help, obviously. Actually, I should have considered the fact that I don't actually have anybody in a position to go kill that guy. I should have thought about that. And then I don't have a physics staff. Oh man, 48 hit. Wow. Wow. Huh. That is impressively awful. $57, 71, 138. 85. I don't. How many times did I need to be shoved to just get into wind edge range? Only twice, but. So Shinon could do it. Boyd could do it. Not do it. Okay. And then presumably Rolf and Heather and I mean Mist are not gonna be, yeah. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm okay with actually if I'm gonna do that. Ah, never mind. Oh wait, this is the guy he doubles. Okay, so it's still fine. Oh, just kidding. All right, Braum. Oh, he kind of recoils from that. That's amusing. All right, yeah, no worries. Spin to win. All right. I guess actually this guy is still a problem now because Gatry can't hit apparently the broadside of a barn. I'll bet none of them can shove Shin on either. And now there's people in the way of shoving Soren. Dang it! Oh, also Nephine's doing like no kind of damage. Ugh. I guess there's no reason not to do this. Level up. And by no reason not to do this, I meant I want to level up. And I got it. Yeah. Alright, well... I got rid of the guy with the highest hit rate, so... Is she... Nephine's still slowed down by this thing, right? Yeah. I guess it's fine. I mean, she's not gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, she's not gonna get attacked by that, so doesn't really matter. Maybe they'll go after Ike. Maybe they'll go after Shin. This guy will go after Shinon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6. I don't know that Rolf actually has to fear that mage, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Doesn't really matter what he has equipped, but I assume at some point I'm going to be wanting to use I'm going to be wanting Soren to use Thunder, and yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and put Rolf in position to fight that mage. Like, he's going to attack... Actually, am I wrong about that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, well, okay, never mind. That was a bad choice. I didn't realize he actually wasn't in position to attack anybody who without a ranged weapon. But, again, maybe it'll help Titania out. Yeah, alright. Good job, Rolf. Attacking Ike. Provoke putting in work. Spin to win. Provoke can't put in that much work. Bang. Alright. Strength and skill, so he may have capped one of those? I don't remember exactly. Oh, no doubles. Sad. Alright, I don't think any of these guys have ranged weapons. Oh, the bow guy is still alive. but does not have a healing item, and neither do any of these guys. So, yeah, okay, he caps skill. Oh, his strength cap is massive. So it must be 30. Ugh. So I think what I do here. Ah. That's not quite enough to kill him. It's enough to kill him. Okay, so I think what I do here is fly back over here, take this guy out, and prepare to kill most of these guys on the upcoming enemy phase. Meanwhile, only 2 of these guys moved out, not including the guy with the Reaper card. Let's see, 37 HP, 17 speed, 17 defense. Okay, so he's actually weaker. Alright, so if I did want to steal the Reaper card, I'd have to be a little bit careful that I didn't kill this guy. I don't know that I care that much, but... let's see, I'd like to get Ike moving up here. Oh, that guy has a hand axe, so... not quite a kill. And not quite a kill. Should also be looking at how I'm taking this guy out. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, I disarmed him! If you hadn't killed him, I could have stolen his weapon, Sean. Come on. I guess I can trade a Wind Edge to Ike. Yeah, so Titanium can get into range to start engaging these guys, and we can heal her before she does that, so that seems good. Not quite a kill, so maybe we attack this guy with Mia first. And maybe Mia just kills him. Okay, fine. How far do I want to go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it doesn't really matter. I guess like getting across the bog with the mounted units is going to be a pain no matter what I do. I mean, I could have sent them over this way, but that's still pretty slow. So might as well. Well, yeah. What I don't want is for these guys to like canto back out of range of everyone. So yeah, maybe I'll just like stay back here ish. Wait, did I buy Oscar a javelin? Maybe that was the other thing that I meant to get that I didn't get. Yeah, so that he didn't have to use the short spear. That's fine. I'll do it next time. Okay, so I could potentially start sending some of these guys this way. I mean, there's more bog spaces here, but or maybe they come across like right here. I mean, the problem is then you're behind this tree line. But I don't need everyone to engage the boss anyway. So I forgot to look at what I was supposed to look at, which is how Ike does at killing wyverns without the Worm Slayer. So 39 attack versus 21 is 18 twice, so he's a bit short there. Well short there, a bit short there. So yeah, he's a bit short, but not a huge deal. Does one of these guys have... Nope, they don't have... They ain't got nothing. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be just so slow moving over there, but then again, he's not gonna... Gatry's not gonna catch up over here either anytime soon, so... Over here, and equip the hand axe, and... yeah, I don't know. Alright, so we want... Really, we just want Heather to steal the statue flag. Statue flag. I guess we can send Soren this way too. And I'll split the difference and somewhat make it easier for him to come down here if he wants to. Yeah, sure, whatever. No healing item. Spin to win. Oh, never mind. He's attacking from close range, so it doesn't use that animation. I think that was the guy with the Spectre card that's still alive. So hey, value. Wrecked. Power killing everybody. He has taken some damage, but not enough for it to really matter. Alright, ideally, let's see, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so just past the tree line here. 1, 2, 3, 4, oh wait, is this, yeah, no range up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he can attack. So if I put him exactly there, he'll be in range to kill this guy on enemy phase, and then fly in and kill this guy on the next player phase. Possible that he would take enough damage there that would be a problem, but I doubt it. 33, 24, so you could take 9 damage, and then, like, the following turn, he'd basically only be at risk of taking another 9 damage, and that's even if he gets hit both times, so he should be fine doing that. Yeah. So do I need the poleaxe? Probably. 20 defense, 39 HP. So 20 and 20, yep, need the poleaxe. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so we're going right diagonally next to the tree, which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Somewhat unfortunately, somewhat not, is not in range of this guy. Okie dokie. Now we begin our slow march across the bog. So I think, yeah, there's that Reaper card. Woo! I think what we're gonna do, like, what I'd like to do is rescue drop Ike. Like, have him get one of these kills, rescue drop him closer to getting across, but I don't know if that's actually practical. Maybe I just don't worry about the rescue drop. I have him kill, like, this one. You know, Oscar kill this one, Titania moves up and starts engaging these guys. I mean, I could put her in range of the boss this turn, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, no. Oh, wait. He's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I could. Does she double him? No. Okay. But he does have an elixir. So if he was standing here... I mean, I'd have to... No, I'd probably end up baiting him twice, like over 2 consecutive turns to steal the elixir. But there's also this guy with the statue frag, so I don't necessarily want to bait the boss, because I do want to go in and get this thing. Well, in the meantime... Whap. Alright, well, while I'm thinking about that, or not thinking about it as the case may be, these guys both have hand axes, so Nethany's not going to have too much fun with that. Not too much fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think... What about this guy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I think what we'll do... I mean... 23, yeah, okay, she's doing no damage to them at all. Yeah, so we'll just have Gatry here with his hand axe. He should double, yeah. So that'll be good. Let's get Shinon over here. Actually shove Rolf back so somebody can shove him forward. By somebody I mean Braum. I don't think they'll be able to attack Shinon, but if they do, it's fine. one of them attack, Soren would probably be fine. Definitely not two of them, but let's see. I've got to imagine this cost them at least 3, so they should only be able to get 1 space for it, so they shouldn't actually be attacking either Soren or Shinon. Soren actually doesn't double these guys because he's a good unit in this game. I guess I could shove Shinon forward. Is that a good idea? It's not a bad idea. Alright, you can't get any further than that. Or actually, might as well like boost its crit rate by using the bond support. Alright, meanwhile, we don't need any healing down here, but I probably should keep Mist around just in case something comes up. So that guy with the hammer is not going to be doing anything. This guy doesn't have a ranged weapon, so I might as well be equipping like so. Oh, I can actually get him 1 square into the bog. That's probably a good idea, actually. Just advance as far as I can. Alright. Just do that with Mia and shove Heather forward. Ow. Critical disarm. I'm already enjoying my choice. Bang. Oh, no kill. Well, that was a lot of enemy activity. Alrighty. So this guy just has a steel axe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't... I think what I want to do here is have Har kill this guy this turn. Oh wow, that hand axe is almost gone already. And then heal himself on the subsequent turn. Not engage these enemies this turn. Level up. Second level up of the chapter. Speed! Nice! Okay, so he's 1 point short on speed, or maybe that's 2 points. 1 point short on defense. That's probably 1 point on speed. Yeah. Very close to some of those caps. Meanwhile, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No taking this guy out this turn in all probability. Oh yeah, she has pass. It's like, whoa, she can get all the way around this guy and answer the... No, she has pass. Alright, let's see. I mean, we'll definitely take this guy, so we don't need to worry about him. We do need to worry about this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But... oof. If he gets hurt, Risk cannot get there. So that's something to note. I mean, Gatry will obviously be fine. So 24 damage. Yeah, so I can definitely do enough between the two of them to take out one of these guys. I guess it probably makes more sense to take out this guy. It doesn't really matter a whole lot, but... oh, well, I guess the other question is, do I want... no, I want them moving this way, so yeah. Do this. Alright, I should heal before I move Shinon. So, I don't... I wonder if shoving Mia would be enough. Let's see. Sheer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. I mean, she could use a wind edge, but she's not going to do much damage with a wind edge. Yeah, she's definitely not going to do much damage with a wind edge. So that, she's doing 9 damage, which isn't amazing, but, you know, with adept and crit possibilities, there's still respectable potentially. So I could... shove Boyd, but he's not really going to get a lot of damage in either. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna move Rolf over here to, like... well, that still doesn't... I mean, he doesn't actually have a support, so whatever. Whatever. So much crit. Level up for Shinon. No strength, but pretty solid otherwise. He's almost capped his skill and speed and resistance. So, I mean, if I wanted to use him, I probably made note of this when I first looked at him, but I mean, let's see, what are his growth rates for those things? 70 skill, 65 speed, and only 20 resistance. So the resistance thing was pretty unlikely. But, yeah, I mean, fixing his strength is would become a lot more plausible even if I just hit cap skill and speed Although maybe it'll be like HP luck. No, it'd be HP strength defense would be the expected level up. So, yeah, I mean, the problem now is that, you know, this guy is gonna hit Shin on the face, and so is this guy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not this guy, but. If I actually I could shove Mia twice. That could be fun. So if she just does 18 damage, I don't think Soren can do 20. No. That's unfortunate. I don't really know what the odds are, like the combined odds of adepts and crits and all of that jazz. But she's very unlikely to be at risk of dying, so I guess I'll go ahead and see what happens. Yeah. Okay. And these guys are going to run off and attack Shin on anyway, so no real harm in it. Alright. Who do I want to give this kill to? I don't really know who to prioritize between the three of them, other than, like, the fact that Ike is closer to level means that he can, you know, better leverage the XP, like, for a bonus XP level up, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I shouldn't be trying to even them out rather than going all in on Ike, especially depending on how many more kills he might expect to get during the chapters, so let's go probably with, you can probably have Oscar Canto to, like, here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Should I just use the Iron Lance? I mean, yeah, that's probably fine. I don't think anybody's going to attack him where it's going to make a difference. So, let's see. So, Titania, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Might as well, I guess. None of these guys have physics staves, right? Yeah. Wait, is that gonna lower the boss? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, totally. Okay, well, that may not be ideal. I may actually want to change her equipment so that I have time to go steal that statue frag. Right, you guys. What are you doing? This guy can hit any of these 3 squares, which means that... So... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... Okay, so he can't. So I can afford to move, like, Void and Soren forward. And just... These 2 parked in the back. Here he comes. What luck! Enemy comes in tiny numbers. I guess he's... I mean, his name does sound kind of Russian. That's why he's dropping his articles. Ow. I wonder if there was a risk of her dying there. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, he went for Mia over Shinon? That seems like a mistake. Oh, hi there. Oh, you guys aren't interesting. Oh my. Well, on the one hand, there was a chance. On the other hand, it wasn't very good. It wasn't very high. But still, yeesh. Yeah, getting Heather to this guy while not getting her killed is going to be a bit of a trick at this point. I mean, I could ignore the statue frag and just kill the boss this turn. That's an option, certainly. Certainly an option. Yeah, so I mean, if all I'd really have to do is shove Mia 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, I'd have to shove her twice. She's here, then she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, but if I shove her twice, then it's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Trade the whatchamacallit Wormslayer to Ike. He walks over, bops him in the head, and then he dead. So that, I mean, that'll certainly work. Yeah, the only question is, do I... Oh, I never mentioned what the turn count was for this. It's quite high at 15 turns? 15 turns, yeah. So I'm nowhere near the turn limit. So from that standpoint, there's not a rush to finish, but... I mean, I guess this guy probably doesn't kill Heather. Comes darn close, but how close would I need to be? So, like, she does move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, she does move fully through the bog, which maybe is one of the differences between that and the swamp in Chapter 1-8, because Stoth does not move freely through the swamp. So I think they basically had that differentiated that specifically so that Stoth wouldn't be able to run around easily in that map. But Heather, now that it's not about protecting those prisoners, they have a new, a different terrain type so that Heather can move freely in it. Anyway, the point is, since she can move freely in it anyway, I just need to put her 7 squares within 7 squares of this square, and then she could seal it next turn, and then I could kill the boss next turn. Assuming he doesn't fly off somewhere unexpected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's right where Oscar is. I guess the risk here is that if I do that, you know, put her here and surround her or something, which is probably what I would do, or would need to do in order, because I don't think I can kill this guy. Oh, maybe I can. Yeah, actually... Of course, I gotta worry about Mist, too, and I want to heal Titania. Titania can rescue drop Mist. Actually, she's only 3 spaces away, but there's no realistic way I can... I could shove her twice with Ike and Mist, but 3 times? Not 3 times. So, 32... Okay, so I could actually kill the boss this turn with Titania and Oscar if after shoving Heather 3 times in theory. And actually, if I shoved her there and there, then Mia could be the 3rd shove. So I actually could steal the Statue Frag and finish this turn. I wouldn't get the elixir, of course, but... I kind of like that. I kind of like that. I mean, the big downside to it is that I'm, you know, on the last turn, I'm not, you know, distributing much of the experience to... Oh, I also don't get this recover staff. I don't know how much I care about that, but... I mean, obviously, Har can go up and secure a kill up here. Somebody can get this guy. Shinon could take his best shot at taking that guy out, which is not an especially good shot, but... And part of the question is, if I don't do that, what is Mist doing? Because... I can't read the numbers I want to... Okay, there. 18 speed, 16 speed. So, I mean, she wouldn't get doubled, but she would get almost 1 hit KO'd. So, she could take at most 1 hit. So I think if... Yeah, I mean... She'd have to get... I mean, I guess, like... Braum could come over and rescue her. Then Titania has to just heal herself. Heather could, like, come up here. It'd take a couple more turns at that point. But if she moved up enough, conceivably I could do the Mia shove thing and trade the Wormslayer to Ike so he could kill this guy, to, you know, and at that point, then Although I don't know who would even be killing this guy. I guess Oscar. Oscar would kill this guy. I could kill this guy. Let the boss risk that the boss just attacks Heather or somebody else, and meanwhile set up for. Yeah, it does feel like kind of a waste to not try to get like the recover and the elixir, but then again, I don't know. 5 turns. It's pretty good. So, it's a hard situation here. 25 defense, 12 HP, so 37. So you could take that guy. So he goes like here, and probably should have been equipped with a poleaxe, but it's not going to matter if I finish the chapters, so. So with steel bow, something like in 20% chance to kill. With the killer bow, you need 2 crits, so 16%. So slightly better with the steel bow. Nope. Okay, so said we're doing this. Actually, I guess I didn't even need to be... Oh, no, I probably did need to be Mia. Okay. Alright, who's getting this kill? Probably Gatry? And I should have healed Shinon before he wandered off, but not that it really matters. Actually, what are... I should have looked... Oh, I've got my forges. There's no risk of missing. At least I'm pretty sure that I checked that the forges didn't have a risk of missing. Alright. Our reward! You're right. We didn't get the elixir, we didn't get the recover staff. It's pretty sad all around. That was fast. It was fast. Man, I assume that this plays no matter what happens, and it would be hilarious if you like got slaughtered and it took forever, and then it was like, yeah, that was pretty easy, that was fast, but it feels like, oh, look at that, you did such a good job, like, and the game is acknowledging it. Nani? Utterly predictable. Oh shit, Ranulf, get wrecked! Wait, Scrimmer wouldn't double Ranulf. Heh. Alright. About time to play Guess the MVP. I've gotten, I think, 4 in a row wrong, but pretty confident on this one. No, not yet. Tibarn, you're not dead! Racing! I don't actually remember when Racing joins the Grail Mercenaries, but the sooner the better. Nasala betrayed us? What? I can't believe it! Yeah, I didn't actually remember that betrayal involved like basically committing genocide. So that's not cool. Oh, this is probably the chapter where you let the horses out. Coming up next. All right, there we go. Yeah, so har, it's har. It's har! Yay! I got one. All right. So that was 3-2. Next time, I think we're going to be opening doors and watching horses run around in chapter 3-3. See you then.